Welcome to the Pocatello Business Podcast, the only Pocatello podcast focused on providing profits for Pocatello people. If you love our town and love small business, you are in the right place. We interview local legends, learn business, and have way too much fun doing it. You're listening to the Pocatello Business Podcast with your friend, host, all-around great guy, and owner of New Clean Commercial Cleaning, Spencer Ward.
All right, everyone, welcome back to the Pocatello Business Podcast. We are here with the one and only Morgan Bates of the company Aire-Master. He's a franchisee of Aire-Master, a division of Aire-Master, and he's been doing this for over 13 years. Morgan is not from Pocatello or the Idaho area. He actually grew up in Maryland until he was about 16 years old, moved over to Colorado, finished up his high school there, and then got called on a mission to the great state of Idaho and found himself falling in love with it. And now he's a permanent fixture and person of Pocatello. So he is here running Aire-Master for us, keeping things fresh and clean and keeping people protected during this uncertain time. Morgan, say hi to everyone.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Very cool. Before we begin on Morgan, just like always, Pocatello Podcast is sponsored by Dell's Outdoor Advertising. Telling you guys, call Rob right now. Get on your phone, type in these numbers, 208-232-6886, and I promise you sign up for 3 months with a billboard ad for him. He'll pay for he'll give you the first month for free or your installation for free. No better deal than that, guys. I tell you, you're going to get your return on investment if you have a proper message. And if you need help coming up with a message, you can always come up on this podcast and I'll help you get creative, get a little edgy, because that's what gets gets their attention. So, Morgan, you've been a franchisee of Aire-Master for over 13 years now. Tell me how you got started.
I got started. I actually was a mortgage loan officer in Boise area, and kind of saw that the market was this is back in around 2007, so 2006, 2007, and I saw that stuff was not looking like very good, and so I ended up. My mom worked with the lady that her husband did Aire-Master in Twin Falls, and ended up going back to Missouri, and that's where Aire-Master's corporate office is. And while I was back there, we decided to visit and take a tour of it, and I thought it was a pretty awesome deal. So, and this territory here in Eastern Idaho was available, and that's what got me interested, and so I moved over here. So
very cool, very cool. So tell us a little bit about the franchise setup. Is this something you would recommend as other people looking into a business opportunity to go the franchise way? Can you talk about maybe some pros and cons there a little bit, or?
Well, Aire-Master is a great company to work with as a franchisee. Certain franchises are pretty strict, and Aire-Master is to a degree. But boy, they're super easy to work with. They help you out when you need it. If you're scared to sell and go out and get new business, they offer somebody to help make calls and set up appointments for you. So nice. Me personally, I enjoy selling and I enjoy servicing as well. But I enjoy selling and I like that aspect of it. But Aire-Master, they've been great to work with, and sure, every place has their pros and cons, but I've really enjoyed working with Aire-Master, and it's allowed me to have the free time I have 6 kids, and I enjoy coaching, and I've been able to be flexible enough to be able to fit that into my schedule. So,
and that's the dream right there, man, to be able to get work done, put some money in your pocket, and still have fun and some time with your family. So that's exactly what this great country is about, and what this podcast is about. So, so when it comes to the franchisee franchise system, because I'm not too familiar with it as much. I guess they give you kind of some rules and guidance and tell you, you know, this is the easy, you know, way to do it. And so it kind of takes some of the guesswork out of it for you, right?
Yes. Yep. They set up a great system. They have great products. You know, we use essential oils in our products, and so it's natural and it's non-sensitizing. So that's one of the big easy sells of it, is the fact that, you know, you're not hurting anything and you're not spraying stuff in the air that shouldn't be in there. And, you know, the fact that it's natural makes it really nice. And I mean, the products that we use, they actually work. So that's what's nice, is the fact is nobody likes selling something that they know deep down doesn't work, and they feel like they're, you know, potentially lying and making stuff up just to try to get a sale, and it's not a good feeling. And so that's one of the things I really love about Aire-Master, is the fact that, you know, I believe in the product, and the people that I service, they love it. And so
I like it. Well, Morgan, I kind of gave you a disservice because I didn't give you a better introduction of what Aire-Master really is. Can you tell people are out there, because I'm sure they've seen your car, your van out there with the logo, with the skunk and the pink logos, probably wondering, okay, he's got to have something to do with air deodorizing and stuff. But what else? What all does Aire-Master offer for people?
Aire-Master, we specialize in deodorizing and scent marketing for businesses. And okay. So typically I go around, I customize it to each customer, whether you want weekly service every 2 weeks or service every 4 weeks. And we also offer, you know, hand soap, hand sanitizer. We do some cleanings, and we also have paper products. So, but like I said, the main thing that we do is odor control. And whether you have an odor in your bathrooms or wherever, you know, or if you just want your business to smell nice when the customers come in, you know, your business doesn't have to stink to have me come help you out. So it can be just, you want to make a good impression on your customers, and scent and fragrance are known to, if it smells nice, customers like to stay in places longer that smell nice.
I concur with that one for sure. It smells nice and they're clean for sure. So I like it. Well, Morgan, what are are there some myths about your industry?
What do you mean?
Like, are there, you know, do people think something of your industry that maybe is not fully true?
Well, I know that sometimes when I go into a potential customer to sell, that sometimes they're like, oh, we've already tried something like that. And, you know, I don't think they have, because we're different. We use the essential oils. There's other ones that use, you know, canisters of spray that just spray stuff out. And, you know, they think that all air fresheners are the same. And, you know, we in Aire-Master, our product is actually a true deodorant, where it kills and eliminates odors instead of masking or covering them up.
I like that. So Morgan and I kind of have, you know, in the similar industries of you're dealing with preventing bad smells a little bit. You know, we're doing the cleaning side of it. He's doing the deodoring side of it. But we can joke about some of the things we run into in our industries. And I'll tell you one thing, because I'm around the aerosol sprayers all the time, and they don't work very well. One thing I was real frustrated about the other day, Morgan, I don't know if I told you about this. There was literally one sprayer mounted like chest level at a urinal. So, and it was motion detected. So you're doing your business over there, and you make a move, and you're getting like the pine tree perfume just vomited on you. Like, shh, shh, shh. So by the time I left, get out to the car with my wife, she was wondering if I was rolling around with some circus clown, because I smelled so bad. I said, right. I couldn't leave, like in the middle of it all, but it kept just coming at me. I'm like, this is ridiculous. So this Morgan does the stuff that's not gonna make you smell like a circus clown, and he knows not to mount stuff like that next to, especially spraying right at you while you're doing your business. So
Yes, I've found certain areas where it's best to install deodorizer units. You know, if there's a fan in the back of a room, I'm going to put it closer to the front so it pulls it through. If if I put it right next to the air intake, it sucks it right up in there. And then people are like, well, this isn't working, but and a lot of times I see competition or whatever that have put it right there, and I'm thinking, man, no wonder none of this is working for you guys, and you called me up because sometimes you get people that just don't care, and they are just putting it up to put it up. So
that's right. Well, I like it, Morgan. Let's switch gears a little bit out of the smells and the potty talk.
Okay.
That's mostly what Morgan and I talk about. It's just potty talk. But what do you think is your if you were giving someone a tip or some advice, what would your greatest piece of advice be for someone getting into business or getting into sales?
Well, I think simply the fact of being dependable and doing what you say you're going to do. I mean, there's nothing more that turns somebody off than the fact of, hey, I'll do this, and then you don't show up for it. And right. Man, it's a real turnoff. So I feel that I've, do a pretty good job of doing what I say I'm going to do. And if I'm not, then I'm usually calling to let them know, that, hey, I'm not going to be here till this time or whatever. So, and, just that communication of, people appreciate that. Sure, you might not be there when you thought you were going to be there, because obviously, I'm servicing, stuff comes up sometimes. I have to fix situations and be a solution solver, and sometimes that takes more time than I think. And so it's pretty easy to make a quick phone call to let somebody know, hey, I'm not going to be there exactly when I thought I was going to, and but that happens very rarely. So
I like that. I like that advice a lot, Morgan, because people can have all the flashy things and say all the flashy stuff, but if there's no follow through and there's no dependability, and that good old fashioned skill of communication is absent, man, there's no business.
Right.
So that's the thing too. Is I think sometimes we take advantage of communication because we have so many ways to communicate with people, and I think there's times we text too much when a phone call is better. I know text messages have a place. I fully believe that. And I just think sometimes there's a time that you need to be more personalized and actually make that phone call and have that connection where you do not have it with text messages, because you can't hear the reflection of the voice and how they're trying to say it, so.
Well, and it's hard to be a problem solver when over text message.
That's right. Exactly, because it really, text message is all about the mood you're in when you're reading the messages.
Yes, exactly.
If you're in a ticked off mood, everything you read is just hate and spite.
Yeah.
But if you're happy, you're like, oh, the guy told me to go fly a kite. That's awesome. I will go fly a kite today. That's awesome. It's just, it's just so true though. Like, I work with people that read text wrong, and I say, okay, well, read that text now and put a smile on your face. Now, what are they trying to mean? I bet they're not trying to offend you. So let's.
Right.
There's times text messages are great, emails are great, but you gotta pick up that phone sometimes and get something done and accomplished. So, anyways, Morgan, I gotta take one more sponsorship timeout, and then I've got a question for you at the end, and then we'll wrap this bad boy right up.
Okay.
Hotel Business Podcast is also sponsored by Pack and Go. Telling you guys, there is not an easier way to move, to store your possessions. They will drop off this ground level pod driven by a professional driver, give you all the time in the world to load it up. They load it back up for you. They take it to where you're moving, or they store it for you, which what I'm doing right now, because we're doing a remodel at our home. And then they take it back, bring it back to you all safely and sound. And that's just the way to do it. I'm telling you, they're awesome. If you sign up with them for a 3-month deal or rental, they'll give you the first month for free. Call Darren at 339-2229, and that's area code 208. Okay, Morgan, you hear it a lot in our podcast, but what is your favorite local restaurant to visit?
Oh man, you caught me off guard here. Oh man, my favorite local restaurant.
I'll give you at least. I'll give you 2 if you want to say 2.
Oh boy. Let's see. Man, I mean, I definitely enjoy Applebee's. That's always a fun place. I got some good friends up there that run that, and they do a good job. And yeah, let's just stick with old Applebee's. I really.
There we go. Another franchise system, I believe, right? I think franchise.
Yeah.
Cool. I love it. So Morgan, appreciate you coming on the show today, talking about Aire-Master and communication, the art of communication. I like that a lot. So, Aaron, if people want to get a hold of you to make their offices smell just beautiful, how do they get a hold of you?
All right. So my number is just the best thing to do is give me a call. That's give me a call or text, but I prefer a phone call. And so my number is 208-220-1193.
Awesome. Well, again, Morgan, thanks for being on the show, and we hope to have you on the show again later. We'll talk more potty talk.
Perfect.
Okay. And all you guys listening, until next episode, chat with you guys later. See ya.
Congratulations on spending a couple minutes getting just a little bit smarter, having some fun, and supporting the Pocatello business community. If you are feeling the love, make sure to subscribe, rate, and review on iTunes, Stitcher, or wherever you are.